1, 2, y'all. Welcome to a bonus episode of the Klyph Notes podcast. I had to get this one in. It was dope to be able to chop it up, connect with my folk from the ATL, Ultra Beast, SEÑOR KAOS, 4 Eyes. Had a chance to catch up with the fellas, man. We chopped it up right quick. You know you gotta catch cats when you can, cause these dudes been putting in work, yo. So I had them come through, man, and we chopped it up about the new Ultra Beast album that's about to drop. Put your teeth on it. It's dropping Friday, June the 18th. And you know how they do, man. Like, they just come in full meal deal with this one. Dope production. Lyricism, of course. But yo, man, it was so dope to catch up with these cats, man. And like I said, I had to capture it so I could hit you with this bonus episode, man. Be on the look for that. Dropping June 18th. Put your teeth on it. Ultra Beast United. All day. Check them out at ultrabeast.com. So we're going to get into that one. Before we do, man, also we'll let y'all know to be sure to tap into this event going down June the 25th, 26th, and 27th. It's the Akepele Apparel pop-up event. We getting back together, man. It's so dope. Things are opening up. So you definitely want to put that on your calendar. Come through, live DJs, giveaways, raffles, complimentary beverages. We talked about it on the DJ Ren's episode of the Klyph Notes podcast. So you definitely want to pull up, man. 144 Northeast 28th Ave. June 25th and 26th, noon to 8 p.m. June 27th, noon to 6 p.m. So be sure to come out. Also want to remind everybody, PDX Hip Hop Week goes down August the 20th through the 26th. Events are being put on the schedule. We're kicking things off with Mic Check PDX on the 20th. That's how we start in Hip Hop Week, yo. It's the Portland album release event for Boom Bap Project. Dope lineup. Boom Bap Project's on the bill. Cool Nuts is on the bill. JB is on the bill. Hanif is on the bill. Kunu's on the bill. DJ OG1 on the ones and twos. We have special guests in the building. Some other surprises. Tickets are available right now. MicCheckPDX.com. DJKlyph.com. You can go to the Lola's Room website. Click on the events link. Tickets available there. Shout out to McMenamins, man, for partnering with us on this one. To have the opportunity to do the show at Lola's Room is so dope. Get them tickets, man, for real, for real. All right, y'all. So let's get into this one, man. This bonus episode of the Klyph Notes podcast featuring SEÑOR KAOS, 4 Eyes, Ultra Beast. Let's go. Support for the Klyph Notes podcast comes from Akepele Apparel, an idea born from a love of hip-hop, funk, and soul music and its surrounding cultures. With fashion being a huge visual part of the cultures, they've created expressive images to pay homage, invoke nostalgia, and showcase the elements that make up the lifestyle and cultures of these genres. Akepele, apparel for the music lifestyle. For more information, check out akepele.com. That's AKEPELE.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show you're about to listen to may contain explicit content. So guess what? You need to put them babies to sleep. This is for grown folks only. So we're not held liable for anything you might be offended by. Thank you for listening.
Yes. Welcome back to another episode of the Klyph Notes podcast. We just jumping in, y'all, because I got two cats that I'm fans of individually and collectively live on the Klyph Notes podcast. It's crazy because I've had a chance to do interviews of both of these cats individually, but we haven't had a chance to do it as a collective yet. We got Ultra Beast live on the Klyph Notes podcast. What up, fellas?
What up? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean. Yo, we got 4 Eyes live on the podcast. What up, bro?
Well, down, player. God is good. You already know we got the monsters in the building. Had to come back as a united front together and represent for the new album. And thank you for having us, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. The homie, SEÑOR KAOS. What up, B?
What up, man? And thank you for having us, man.
100%, bro. 100%. So I was talking to 4 hours before we turned the mics on, man. I was going back to dig into the crates, like prepping for the conversation. And I was like, yo, every year since 2019, that's when y'all first sent me the first Ultra Beast joint. Like, y'all just releasing music, just dropping music, man. Y'all putting in work, B.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. It's an everyday grind, man. You know, our plan was to you know, just keep putting out dope music, man, for the people. And then as long as the folks like it and you know, feeling the vibes, we want to continue to do it, man.
No doubt, man. We've talked a bunch of times about like just this art of hip hop and how important it is to keep the art alive in a real way, man. 4 Eyes, you've been in this game for a minute and continue to put out such high quality content, man. And I would have to imagine that sometimes it's a challenge, especially when you're operating at the level that you're operating at in terms of creativity, in terms of content, in a time where that's not always what's put to the forefront, right? That's not really what people oftentimes are looking for, especially people who are just kind of tapping in to this art form, man. Like what is it that helps you stay on that platform? What is it that helps you continue to, you know, to keep that level of content in terms of writing, in terms of production, versus just what's hot right now?
My spirituality, good spiritual foundation to understand that, you know, everything that you see isn't necessarily the way that it is. It's more invisible stuff than it is physical stuff. And then, you know, the hero's journey associated with just knowing that the more you put in, the more you're going to get out. And at the same time, there's lessons that needed to be learned. So it's trial by fire. But my passion has always been in music and writing and creativity and expression. So, you know, whether it's ups or downs, you can write or journal all of those and turn them into music, turn it into a product, turn it into content. So if I was always happy, all my rhymes would always be happy. So I guess it's you know, life is designed with seasons. So I could write about the winter, I could write about the fall, I could write about the spring, I could write about the summer. The goal is just to never stop writing.
That's what's up, B. And you, it's funny because if people pay attention, bro, you are constantly putting in work, man. The joints that you post on social, the opportunities we get to see you like in studio, on radio stations, just spitting bars. Like, I think that's the other thing. Like, you gotta put in work. Like, you got to get your reps up.
Yeah, man. It's like the 10,000 hours is a real thing. I mean, just because there's always somebody out there that's doing more or might be in another position that is somehow over you. It's looked at as being over you. So you got to do what's necessary to reinforce the confidence in yourself, one, and, you know, make a name as far as, you know, really, really shine when you're out there, when people see you, if they hear you, if you know, I like to snap per se, as far as just say either ridiculous things or, you know, molest words in a way that haven't been touched like that before. So it helps me to stand out, which separates, you know, us from the collective or the oversaturation in the game. But it all comes from the heart, and when you follow your heart, I feel like you can't lose.
100%. Yo, Chaos, man, I know we talked about it on the radio show. I don't think we've had an opportunity. Well, I know we didn't talk about it on the podcast, but when you made the jump, relocated back down south, and just connected with your people, man, what was the genesis of this collective? Like you and 4 Eyes coming together to form Ultra Beast United.
Man, it's me and 4 known each other for a long time, and so, you know, we worked on projects for a long time. We've done a lot of you know, mixtape related projects and street albums and all of the like. But I think the opportunity to reunite was really kind of just trying to figure out what experiences we have gone through and to figure out how we could do it a little differently this time. And, you know, just to be able to, you know, truly formalize a game plan behind it, not just rapping and, you know, not just making music, but putting a plan behind it. And I saw the way forward was moving with Versadays, you know, especially he launched his Versaday campaign and, you know, went for a year straight, just giving folks 16 bars daily. And, you know, that's that type of energy you have to feed off of it. And, you know, I think a lot of people got inspired by that. You know, just seeing him go so hard, you know, at it with the rhymes, it's like, you know, it's you start sharpening your pen and you know, want to get a piece of it too. I got to get these rhymes up, right? So, you know, for as an animal, man, and we both animals with it. So it's just like that's what Ultra Beast is, man. It's just the two coming together to create something that's stronger, more powerful.
That's what's up, B. And it's obvious to me that having artists like yourselves pushing one another, like you said, you know, sharpening the sword. We say iron sharpens iron, man. That it elevates what you guys do once you come together as a collective, as Ultra Beast, man. And then the people that you pull in, whether it be, you know, guest MCs, whether it be the producers that you work with, it's like it just continues to push the quality of the music that you folk make, man. And we get to look forward to something brand new that's about to drop in 2021, man. Let me know what's up with the new album, yo.
Boy, man, new album, put your teeth on it. For all the biters out there who are unoriginal and have no creativity of their own, we are providing a plethora of creativity for you to sink your teeth into. Put your teeth on this new album. We got a great production. We got great features. It's just us doing what we do best, being champions of hip hop and putting that slob on the mic, you know, just really coming at it from a grizzly point of view. Shout out to the Notorious Grizz. But yeah, man, album is dope. 13 tracks, I believe. Got some dope features. Album features Daylight, RJ Payne, Head Crack, Punchline, Wordsworth, Yamin Somali, Legendary Baller, number 2, my guy Scar, wonderful singer, Alexander Blaine. I might be leaving out some people, but it is a plethora of Gray, plant-based, dripping, Gray. Shout out to my G. Man, really dope. Chaos, what type of production we got on this thing?
Woo, production, man. It's some of everything on this joint. It's Team MFN, it's El Timo, it's Six Figure Digger, it's Ninth Wonder. You know, the home team, Drugs Beats, Illustrate. Who else? Floyd the Locksmith. You know, it's some of the folks we work with in the past, some of the family, and then you know, blessed to have some other energy on there as well, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And again, just knowing the level of artists that you folk are and the level of artists that you then pull into these projects, we know that that is we know what to expect. I've been playing joints on the show, man, and already, you know what I mean? Already, just so dope. What's the drop date on the album?
House, we good for Friday? We still
Friday.
Good for Friday?
Yeah. It's coming this week. It's coming Friday.
That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. I know that y'all do a complete, man. We looking forward to visuals on this one.
Yeah, we already dropped some things, but yeah, more coming for sure, man. We run ATL joint this out on YouTube, Ultra Beast United on YouTube. If you're not checking that joint, subscribe. You know, we try to always drop I won't say we try, everything we drop visual wise goes there first, and that's the home. So it's some new stuff coming, and it's some videos up there for folks to get caught up on as well.
That's what's up. And then we talking about the world opening up again, man. What's up with live shows? You know, people want to see y'all live and in person, bless the stage, doing what you do. Y'all got stuff on the calendar or what?
The Gods is available.
Very much so. We is coming to all birthday parties, wedding anniversaries, bar mitzvahs, all that. Definitely holler at us. But then on the flip side, you know, we make sure we keep it funky fresh on our side of town. We having an ultra combo, like a warm-up show. We're gonna be doing like some improv versus freestyle type stuff, ciphers with this producer, Beats by J Black, excellent brother, wonderful producer, of great hip hop music. So we're just gonna be live on stage, kind of vibing with each other. That's just Thursday, and then next month in July we got the official album release. That's gonna be wonderful as well, and then we're just gonna keep it going. Birthday in September, Halloween crazy, Thanksgiving, Christmas. You know, it's just a celebratory reason. It's something jumping out every month for a player to get down. You know how your grandmama come out and kick it with the thugs. That's just how we do.
Dude, silly. That dude too silly. Yo, man, I'm trying to work on stacking chips, bro. You know, I'm out soliciting sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? I'm washing windows and doing car washes and bake sales and all of that, trying to put some coin together to get Ultra Beast up here in the Northwest in the Portland area. You know what I mean?
Hey, we looking for, appreciate that, man. Prosecute yourself as much as you got to, and we will come up there and help you make that money back.
That dude's silly. Nah, bro.
Absolutely.
It's once again, man, the quality of music that you folk make, man, and the message behind the music, I think, is always so powerful. And to have that drive to continue to make that quality music, but then to see the fruits of your labor. Chaos, I hit you, B. I was watching playoff series, I think it was. TV is on. And I was like, yo, that's the joint. Like, I mean, you guys are definitely making moves in areas outside of the records that you release, man. That's a part of the process, a part of the plan that you talked about, pushing Ultra Beast United to even higher levels?
Yeah, absolutely. 10,000%. You know, one of the things we do outside of the music is just kind of more on the creative agency side. And so, you know, we're looking to work with brands, especially that are trying to connect to our audience and our culture. And, you know, we want to be able to curate experiences or music or you know, anything that we're working on meets what they're working on to bring these experiences to life. And yeah, that's I think that's the bigger picture for you know, all artists out here. You know, we have to find, you know, other streams, other avenues that are still related to the music, but it's just, you know, other ways to be able to build revenue for what you're doing.
No doubt. And both of you cats have had an opportunity to do that at various parts in your career, whether it was directly related to music or things that we've had an opportunity to see you do outside of directly music. And so to have all of those experiences and then bring them together as Ultra Beast, man, I can only imagine what must be like on the whiteboard, what must be on the grease board that you guys have planned.
Oh
yeah,
man,
my brother.
We got a cornucopia. There's a bunch of different fruits and vegetables hanging all out that corn husk. It's it's some beautiful things on the horizon. And it is always wonderful to know that we have great connoisseurs and lovers of hip hop like yourself to appreciate it once it's all said and done. Like, that's really one of the best parts about it. In addition to doing it, it's like you only express yourself for so long, and then, you know, you kind of stop because there's no audience. But when you know it's that audience there, it's that extra oomph to. I mean, you see much how harder the New York Knicks played when they had Madison Square Garden full of people. They still got blown out by Atlanta, but you heard that energy, you heard that vibration. That's real.
No,
that's
for real, 100%. So coming out of 2020 and everything that it you know that we had an opportunity to see and experience, and now we're in a new year and things have changed, absolutely changed, man. How has that impacted how you guys are moving? How has that impacted how you're going to touch your audience and release music and move forward? Because we are, to a certain degree, it's a little bit of a different world. I mean, the simple fact that what we do now in terms of doing conversations like this, all via, you know, no matter where people are, and this is the regular, like, we have an opportunity. So how has that changed the trajectory of what you guys are doing, or the focus of what you guys are doing, or has it?
That's a great question, Klyph. I mean, in a sense, I think it's, you know, I think me and Ford say all the time, like, when you're an underground artist, when you're kind of steering your own ship, you can kind of go wherever you want to go. And also, because we operate as a speedboat, we can also turn and shift and pivot and go in different directions if need be. So for us, while the pandemic hit and everything was closed, we were still working. 4 Eyes released his album at the beginning of the pandemic, the Look Into My Eyes project. And then we were off and running from there. Rush to Court, we were already working on. We decided to drop that. So while I think for a lot of people, people didn't want to drop albums because they couldn't do shows and everybody was still trying to figure that out. I think for us, it was just like everything's kind of uncertain. So you just got to keep working. You got to go for what you know and follow your intuition. I think the past year has really shown us it's even more harder to plan than ever. Like you can have this elaborate plan. We're going to do this, and then, boom, the world shuts down. There is no shows. So for us, it's just like, let's keep working. And no matter what's happening, luckily we got the ability to write. Producers got the ability to create in the confines of their spaces. So we still have the ability to create. And I think that's the only thing that's going to save us. Because for us, we're not major label artists. You can't just stop working for a year, 2 years and wait for things to figure out. We just got to keep going. And as things develop and mature and things, we pivot and move as need be. But we can't stop moving at all.
100%. One of the things.
Let me get some. I want some of that.
Yeah.
So then on the flip side, if you were a visionary and you're an independent artist, you got to see where it was holes and whatnot in the playing field, and you got to fill in those holes. So with the idea, the fact that it's interviews, like everybody had to figure out a way to communicate. So now that these lines of communication are up, they're not down. So now that the world is open, we can still get into cities or areas or genre or, just communities, neighborhoods, different states that we wouldn't be able to get to per se or be really thinking about because we couldn't travel there. It's like, I can't go to, X, Y, and Z. I can't go to New Mexico. I ain't thinking of, I don't know. But with the rise of the podcast, the rise of the show, it's like now you could literally string together your catalog of shows or podcasts that support your music or support the type of music that you do. And then really, like every time we drop an album, you're going to see us, Klyph. That's just how it go. And then you get top tier priority because you was down from the get-go, but the list is going to keep getting bigger and keep getting bigger. And we get to grow our catalog of, radio stations like we was a major label and we would do a promo run to each city. But now we do it visually as opposed to physically.
100%, bro. And that's one of the things I love hearing you say that, because that's one of the things that I've been talking about. I hope that everything that we have learned during the shutdown and all of these avenues that we've created as people have an opportunity to be in person again, that people hang on to this, that people realize that this is just an adjunct to everything else that we do in terms of building this art form, in terms of touching people and putting content, once again, like you guys are making out there so that people can feel it and take hold of it and understand that this is truly how we move this art form forward. So I love hearing you say that, B.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I think is so dope is, as you mentioned, you released the Ultra Beast project, and then 4 Eyes, you released a solo joint, and then Chaos, you released a collab joint, and now you're about to release another Ultra Beast project. It's you guys have an opportunity to really expand, not even expand, to reach so many different audiences. Now, a lot of people who rock with what you do, Chaos, are going to rock with what you do, 4 Eyes, and so your fan base is going to be very similar. But is there, by releasing independent projects, is that a part of the plan as well, to maybe get into corners of your audience that maybe people haven't tapped into Ultra Beast yet?
I think it's it kind of organically happens just through the sounds. Like if you really kind of dig deep into it, I think it's 3 different kind of vibes going on. You know what I mean? In terms of you have what I do with the Kings of Ice project, which is very soulful, kind of jazzy, vibe. Ford transcends boundaries. You know, anytime he makes a project, you know, you listen to the Look Into My Eyes project, which is freaking phenomenal. But, you know, you got Shauna on there and you got Shauna to Sean Price. You know what I'm saying? And Ford can only expand that boundary like he does, right? So his project is different from my project. And then when we do Ultra Beats project, it's completely different than both of our solo endeavors, because it's a lot. It's a lot just like more it's the rah. You know, it's the beast, it's the teeth.
No doubt.
The fangs is out. You know what I'm saying? So it's the beats are different, the rhymes are different. Like, you know, we do the Ultra Beats, I talk way more shit or we do the Ultra Beats joints than, you know, some of the other joints. So it's three different sounds, man, and I think it all caters to the audience of people who are lovers for lyricism, but it's still three different vibes, and to help us just kind of reach, you know, more people and pull in a bigger audience.
No doubt. So the again, as you guys are putting out content, you're hitting everything, man. People have an opportunity to not only hear great music, see dope visuals, but then get physical, whether it be a vinyl, whether it be like merch or you know, gear, that kind of stuff, man. That's obviously a part of the Ultra Beast concept moving forward, right? So in terms of the new album, what y'all got cooking that people can touch, can reach out and you know, put in their homes, put on their backs.
I know Chaos. Just so what you got, the physical CD jumped off, and then are we doing vinyl for the new album, Chaos?
Yeah, working on vinyl for the new album. Working on some vinyl for some past projects as well. Merch is always up, ultrabeastunited.com. Hit our merch store on there in terms for t-shirts and gear and all that. That's out. We got face mask out right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got more coming for sure, man. And then we got some stuff that right now that's only for the live show. You know, we got a t-shirt that we only selling at the show that's not online. So for folks in Atlanta, pull up next week. You know what I mean? Like, come get some of that. So yeah, we trying to keep it coming on all fronts, man. And to go back to your last question too, man, you know, the thing that I was kind of thinking about, man, is like, I don't think we ever thought about that in terms of like, we sat down and mapped that out. I think it just really happened organically in terms of sounds.
That's what's up, B. That's what's up. So I want to be sure that people who are tapped into DJ Klyph Productions and all of my platform are obviously going to be able to get, you know, the Ultra Beast sound, whether it's the collective, whether it's the individual joints that y'all put out, or whether it's anyone who's connected to the Ultra Beast family. But for people who are tapping in, like let's say via social media, what should people do? Like, where should people go? Who should they follow? You know what I'm saying? What should they subscribe to, both collectively and individually?
I mean, I think
go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, I think the easy piece, man, it's like, you know, we created a home. We created ultrabeastunited.com, which takes you to albums. It takes you to merch. It takes you to all those different things. So news and, you know, all that. So start there. Start there. But socially, it's the same. Ultra Beast United across Instagram, you know, Ultra Beast United across Facebook. You know, so we the same on all the channels. So start there, and then you find our individual joints from there, man.
That's what's up.
I think that's what we want folks to go and folks to pay attention to, because that's where the product's gonna be.
No doubt. Look, man, I like I said at the top, man, I come to these situations. I come to this situation as a fan, you know what I'm saying? As a fan of both of y'all as individual MCs, definitely as a fan of the Ultra Beast United brand, and really just happy to have had conversations with you folk, even like off mic, just as individuals, man. I'm so honored and blessed to be connected to y'all. So happy to see that you guys are continuing this, this process of really taking care of this art form that I love so much in hip hop, man. So, and I'm at a place in my life, man, where I really believe in giving people their flowers while they're alive to, you know what I'm saying, to enjoy them. So I just want to let y'all know how much I appreciate you as artists and as individuals, man. So thank y'all so much for coming through and doing this, for real.
Hey, brother.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
100%, B. So, you know, obviously, hopefully, it goes without saying, you got a platform here anytime you need it. Like you mentioned earlier, for us, man, we just gonna run this back. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run it back when the next situation, when it's time to do that, and definitely gonna work on trying to get y'all up here into the Portland area to bless the stage for real.
Trying to get out there, man. I'm trying to holler at that Tillamook cheddar, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. SEÑOR KAOS, Four Eyes, Ultra Beast United, right here on the Klyph Notes podcast. I appreciate y'all, man. For real, for real.
Love is love, man. Thank you, Klyph. Peace and blessings, man.
Absolutely, man. Tap into the Klyph Notes podcast everywhere you listen to your podcast: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, all of that, man. Be sure to follow Ultra Beast United, ultrabeastunited.com, and then you can tap in with DJ Klyph at DJ Klyph everywhere. All right, y'all. Until we have an opportunity to do this again, y'all be blessed. Peace.